Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is another Jibber Jabber session on Beryl. So today, as you can see probably by the title of the topic, we're going to talk about a bit about men's mental health. Now I know women's mental health is also very important, but kind of an endemic we have here in New Zealand is males don't like talking about things, and it's a huge problem. And I've been kind of thinking about it a lot lately. Okay, it was just a little bit of a rail. So let's go on the road. So, men's mental health is something I've been thinking a lot about lately. Just reflecting kind of us as men and how we just don't like to talk about our problems. It seems to be like a very taboo thing, especially in New Zealand. You just shut up, lock it away, and don't talk about what's actually happened. And I'm guilty of it myself. I close myself up, won't talk to people, and I think it's a very personal subject that a lot of guys won't open up to. That they, as you can see, I've been having this problem where it falls neutral sometimes, and I've been guilty of it myself, not talking out loud of my feelings and my problems. And there's a lot of good organisations in New Zealand trying to promote men's mental health. There's Movember, the Mike King Foundation, Gumboot Friday, all that stuff to try and promote men to be more healthy, to come into safe space with other men, and to just try and open up a little bit. And I don't know how we can break that mold, how we can get people to open up a little bit more. And like the suicide rates for men is huge, and it's something that shouldn't be happening, to be honest. There's so much hate, and there's so much down-putting and bullying of people these days. It's absolutely disgusting, and you can see it on social media. Someone does something a little bit different, someone expresses their views, and all of a sudden the old keyboard warriors come out, and it's honestly disgusting human behaviour. And no one should have to go day to day just scared of what's going to happen. And it goes for everyone, males and females. Everyone should have a right to live and to be happy. They shouldn't be able to get up in the morning and get teased or abused or mentally abused. That's just not on. And there's a few good things happening around the world, and this is, I really think organisations, fraternities really come into their own. You've got the Lions and Rotary, and not as much of a close-knit family as some others. You've got the Freemasons. I'm myself a part of the Freemasons, and honestly, it is the best thing that any male can do. It gets a lot of stigmatism from a lot of people being a male-only fraternity. But what that allows is a really open, safe space for you to share with other people how you're feeling. You can just really have guy chats. And the thing is that the community that's built around Freemasonry and everything that goes on is you really connect with each other, and you really can understand where the other person's coming from, and you're not going to be derogatorized or put down because of it. And it kind of gives that male a sense of belonging. Nowadays, there's a lot of things you can do, and there's just that no sense of belonging unless you go out of your way to try and belong to something. And I think a lot of people just get lost along the way, which is really sad actually. And as much as we have cell phones and more social media these days, the more it's actually driving us apart as human beings. I'm going to personally myself try and limit the amount I use my cell phone. I get into the trap, and my wife will be sitting there and I'll just be glued onto my phone. That's not good for your mental health. We should be trying to communicate as humans more. And stuff like that just really affects your mental attitude. There's a car in the paddock just there. That's crashed off the corner. Wow. I don't know how we can promote more men to speak up. It's something that is just going to take years and years to break that generational conditioning of don't talk shut your mouth and just keep doing what you're doing, which is really sad. And that's kind of all the doom and gloom of it. In retrospect, like I said, there's a lot of good organisations out there that can help people, and I would highly suggest that if you're in any situation that you're feeling down, that, you know, there are people there to help you. There's free call services, counsellors and all that, and I'm personally an advocate for it. If any of my friends or anyone that I know personally has any problems, and my phone's always on, if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you call me, I'll answer that phone. I don't know, and I think I think the new generation are a little bit more in touch with their feelings, even though a lot of people put them down for, you know, how open they are expressing about their sexuality and their identity as people. I think it's actually probably in some retrospects it's a good thing, in other retrospects it's not a good thing. But I think overall it's actually getting those people to open up more about their feelings, how they're feeling, but sometimes it can go just a little bit overboard. But I think it's a step in the right direction. I don't know, it's not a problem that can be fixed easily. On another note, the mountain's hiding today. That's okay. This road is very skinny. This person's giving me heaps of room. Good way for that one. So yeah, I don't know, that was kind of my thought on this Jibber Jabber session. Just it's a real hard topic, and a lot of people don't like talking about it. I myself don't like talking about it. It's just something we need to break down those walls. So if you've got any suggestions on, you know, what we can do, or if you just want to have a yarn about men's mental health and what we can, you know, what we should be looking at, or maybe how other men can help other men, just comment down below. It's a real hard topic, and this is probably not going to be for everyone, because you know, it's a little bit too hard hitting and maybe a little bit close to home. That's understandable. That's absolutely fine. You don't have to say anything at all. Sometimes all it does is just, you know, to hear someone say life is worth living, then that might make the difference. On that, that's going to be pretty much today's Jibber Jabber session. So a little bit shorter than the last one. The last one got some good comments and some good conversations happening. That's what I want to happen out of these Jibber Jabber sessions. I want it to stir conversation, to, you know, get that community feeling going, and just to get people talking. Like I said, they weren't always going to be about motorbikes, and today's one wasn't. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, thumbs up and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. So thanks for tuning in. Ari Moto out. Hoo-yah!